that every one of you must have a wonderful journey. Also, before we start, I think Madhvi Gopi Mataji is going for the treatment this week. So we will at least, and also for the Prem Priya Padma Mataji, let's make the prayer for at least 15 seconds for both of them. So today we were at the Bathak of Janvi Mataji, where she used to sit and had the darshan of the divine couple with the Sakhis. It's so sublime. So those spiritual warriors who made our journey successful today was Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, Yamuna Sundari Mataji, Ivy Gautam, Ravi Pipilia Prabhu, Brajeshwari Priya Mataji, Govind Gita Mataji, Rohini Nandan Prabhu, Sistastika Devi Dasi, Adi Gopal Prabhu joined today, Amol and Smita Pandey, Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu is en route to India, but he sent me the message on the WhatsApp. He said, WhatsApp I can send the message, but the Zoom call is not working. So he is at least conscious about chanting this time. Girivardhari Prabhu, no, I think they also left, I think. I don't see them. Sorry. Sitala Priya Devi Dasi, Sachinandan Krishna Prabhu, Srinivasacharya Prabhu, Hanuman Prabhu joined early, Ratmesh Prabhu, Nadia Kumar Prabhu, Saman Prabhu, Leela Manjari Mataji didn't join, Rag Bhakti Mataji. Also we are missing Survangi, Syam Devi Dasi and Narsimha Leela Chaitanya Prabhu for some days. May Krishna make the good arrangement so they can join. Sugandharaj Prabhu, Aradhana Devi Dasi, Janki Khan Prabhu, Lavanga Ratika Mataji, Tapti Ghosh Mataji, Manmatha Anand Prabhu, Sundari Radha Mataji, Parmanand Hari Prabhu, Nandan Priya Mataji, Pandurang Devdas Prabhu, Devendra Damodarati Mataji, Shrika and Pankaj Gupta, Rohit Mishra Prabhu, Pranath Gopal Prabhu, Radhika Prem Devi Dasi, Saraswati Devi Dasi, Sumitra Radha Devi Dasi, Devendra Krishna Prabhu, Devyans and Saloni, Vraj Vinod Prabhu, Anand Vinodini Devi Dasi, Priyanka Mataji, Rukmini Priya Mataji, Devi Murti Devi Dasi, Kishore Krishna Prabhu didn't join today, Haribol. I didn't see Namanand Prabhu also today. Ganga Mataji, Veena Mataji joined. Welcome Veena Mataji. She joined around 3:30, Haribol. Uttam Bhakta Prabhu, Vallabhi Mataji, Rajendra Prabhu, Abhay Prabhu, Shreddi Prabhu, Vijay Keshav Prabhu, Amal Atman Prabhu, Gadadhar Chandra Prabhu didn't join today, Haribol. Tulsi Priya Devi Dasi from Houston and also from College Station. Jai Govind Prabhu, Bhadrabharti Mataji, Sarvatarak Prabhu, Amal Nam Prabhu, Krita Lakshman Prabhu, Matangi Gopi Mataji joined today, Manoj Kapoor, Kamal Priya Mataji, Karunamai Mataji, Radha Charan Prabhu, Abhay Charan Prabhu, Sukruti Devi Dasi, Kamini Priya Mataji, Sankarsan and Manjari, Sundari Leela Mataji, Prem Tarangini Devi Dasi, Sarmista Sahi, Mamta Mataji, Balram Prabhu, Radha Vallabh Prabhu, Rasha Keda Prabhu, Anand Radhika Mataji, Pitambar Priya Prabhu, Advai Prabhu also joined before 4:30, Haribol. Rajesh and Sweta, Chintamani Mataji didn't join, Amit and Prem Priya Padma Mataji, Suchitra Mataji, Sri Kumar Prabhu, Sumit Prabhu, Purvi, Kanta Mataji, Rashmi Mataji, Srinivas Charan Prabhu, Srikant Survase Prabhu, Nishan Sharma Prabhu was there before 2 o'clock, Haribol. Nitya Navali Devi Dasi, Neeraj and Shilpi Srivastu, Prafulanand Madhav Prabhu. We wish him a very happy birthday, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Shri Pradal ललिता देवी दासी, अक्षिता, वाणी प्रभु, लेखा माता जी, राजा राम प्रभु, थानेश्वर प्रभु, राधिका भक्ति माता जी didn't join, हरि बोल। मदन मोहन कांडू प्रभु, रूपसी माता जी, पतित पावन प्रभु, हेमांगिनी चौहान माता जी, रामाप्रिया प्रभु, श्री पद्मा मंजारी didn't join, हरि बोल। Pragya Nagpal also didn't join today. Sakhi Saran Devidasi joined today. Anita Saha joined. Bhavesh Pandya joined. Murli Gopal Prabhu joined. Lal Gopal Prabhu didn't join today. Sharva Shakti Mataji joined from India. Haribol. Sneha Mataji joined. Arvind Prabhu joined. Rati Vilas Dasi joined. Sankri Kaur Devi Dasi didn't join. Anjaniya Anita Mataji was there early in the morning. Haribol. We are missing Riya Saroha Prabhu from India. And also Rupa Vilas Prabhu joined. Sonia Sharma, that's Ganga Mataji. Murli Manohar Prabhu also joined. And also Venu Madhurya Prabhu from St. Louis joined. And Rama Taneti Prabhu. So if I have missed somebody's name, please forgive me. But let's hear the wonderful song before we will read from Jaiva Dharma.
Jashamati Nandanam Rajaparana Guru Jashamati Nandanam Rajaparana Guru Gokula Ranjana Kana Gokula Ranjana Kana Paranadhana Madana Manohara Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidhana Kaliyadamana Vidhana Amala Hari Namo Ameya Vilasha Amala Hari Namo Ameya Vilas Vipina Purandara Navina Nagaravara Vipina Purandara Navina Nagaravara Vamshi Vadana Shubhasha Vamshi Vadana Shubhasha Janam Malano Ashur Kulana Shona Janam Malano Ashur Kulana Shona Nanda Godhana Rakola Nanda Godhana Rakola Govinda Madhava Namanita Kashakaru Govinda Madhava Namanita Kashakaru Sundarananda Gopala Sundarananda Gopala Yamuna Tata Jara Gopi Vasanara Yamuna Tata Jara Gopi Vasanara Rasarasika Kripamaya Rasarasika Kripamaya Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavan Natavara Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavan Natavara Bhagavati Vinata Yasaya Bhagavati Vinata Yasaya Dashamati Nandana Gajavarana Guru Bakula Ranjana Kana Bakula Ranjana Kana Gopi Parana Thala Madana Munara Gopi Parana Thala Madana Munara কালিয় দমন বিধান, কালিয় দমন বিধান, কালিয় দমন বিধান, কালিয় দমন বিধান।
Thank you very much, Ishwar Krishna Prabhu, for playing a wonderful song. This song is very dear to Lord Sri Krishna because his name is connected with other devotees. So this is a wonderful section we are reading from Jaiva Dharma. Before we read, we would like to offer our humble obeisances at the desk of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who has taken so much time for us, sleeping only 2-3 hours in a night, to give us immense literature that we can absorb and make our life successful. This is a part 7, Abhideya, the process, our bhakti. The aspirations to advance in Suddha Bhakti should be the sole desire in the heart. Any other desires are in forbidding conflict with the principles of pure bhakti. If the attachment for jnana, karma, yoga, tyaga, etc. increases, the heart and the consciousness are progressively covered and pure devotional fervor is driven away. Therefore, these two impediments, karma and jnana, must be strictly avoided in the practice of bhakti. Only then can devotional service to Sri Krishna be executed favorably. This is Suddha Bhakti. Vijay, what are the specific characteristics of bhakti by which a seeker may recognize Suddha Bhakti? Raghunath Das Babaji. Quote, Srila Rupa Goswami has enumerated 6 specific symptoms of Suddha Bhakti in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Purva 112. Klesagni Subhada Moksha Laghutakrut Sudurlabha Sandra Nanda Visesatma Shri Krishnana Karshani Chasa. Suddha Bhakti extirpates klesagni, distress. Subdha offers good fortune. Moksha, laghut, takrut expose the innative of liberation. Shuddhula make herself very rarely attainable. Sandrananda Visexatma fills the heart with inexplicable joy, and Sri Krishnana Karsini attracts Sri Krishna. Vijay, how does bhakti extirpate distress? Raghunath Das Babaji. Klesa, distress, is of 3 types. Pap, sin, pap bijam, seed of sin, and avidya, nuisance. Pap has 3 categories. Pataka, sinful, Mahapataka, very sinful, and Atipataka, extremely sinful. When Suddha Bhakti dawns in the heart, one naturally avoids these 3 degrees of sinful activities. The Papa Bijam within the heart prompt one to sin. However, such harmful propensities are expelled from the heart, pulsating with the feeling of Suddha Bhakti. The state when the jiva has forgotten his swarup is known as avidya. So we can see that we are all in total avidya. The first teachings of Suddha Bhakti enlighten the jiva with the realizations that the jiva is an eternal servant of Krishna and thus evaporate Swarup Brahm, illusory misidentification of the soul, which is the root of avidya. Therefore, all three forms of distress, papa, papa bijam, and avidya, are dissipated. Hence, klesagni is a characteristic of bhakti. Vijay. How is bhakti known as Subda, the bestower of good fortune? Raghunath Das Babaji. The word Subh, good fortune and auspiciousness, means to ascend to a position of attracting the love and respect of everyone. To have available all varieties of pleasures and comforts that bring joy, and to be adorned with all good qualities. When the heart is imbued with Shuddha Bhakti, the four qualities of humility, compassion, pridelessness, and magnanimous respect decorate the character of the Jiva. And as a result, the Jiva is loved and respected by everyone in the world. All the Sadgunas, good qualities, automatically manifest in the personality of a devotee. Bhakti is competent to bestow upon the devotee all pleasures and comforts, even material ones, plus the pleasure of the impersonal Brahman realization, plus all the yoga siddhis, mystic perfections. The devotees, however, are not attracted to any of these, and so Suddha Bhakti rewards the pure devotee with the rarest and paramount bliss, eternal, unlimited ecstasy in the service of Bhagwan. Vijaya. How does bhakti
Hare
evoke
Krishna Krishna
moksha
Krishna
love?
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Somebody start chanting,
Hare
praise
Krishna Krishna Krishna
beautiful
Krishna
name.
Hare Krishna Hare
Haribol. Vijay asking, how does bhakti evoke moksha lagutkrit, a feeling of disregard for liberation? Raghunath Das Babaji. Even a touch of the ecstasy of Bhagavad Rati, spontaneous loving attachment for the Supreme Lord, makes the jiva disinterested in dharma, artha, kam, and even moksha. Vijay. Why is bhakti described as sudurlabha, a rarely attained goal? Raghunath Das Babaji. This particular point requires special attention. One may perform various sadhana to the best of one's ability for countless years, but one will never attain Shuddha Bhakti unless one's Bhakti Bhajan becomes free of discrepancy. The Supreme Lord satisfied most practitioners of spiritual disciplines by offering them either bhukti or mukti. He does not give Shuddha Bhakti to a devotee unless the devotee is highly qualified. We see the example, I remember I read like this, in Dwarka, Krishna became very jubilant and he told Narad Muni, call everyone, Krishna will give whatever you need. So the announce was made in Dwarka, everybody was coming in line and Krishna was sitting jubilantly. Anybody says, Krishna, please give me my son, tathastu. Whatever they ask, please make me healthy, tathastu. But when they say, Krishna, please allow me to render service at your lotus feet, then he will say, okay, go in the next room. So then Narad Muni was watching very carefully. So he said, Krishna, if anybody wants any Material thing, you say tathastu. Somebody wants to serve you, you say go in the next room. Why? So Krishna revealed that my love, I maintain little streak, because once I love them, once I accept them, then they will control my life. So I have to be very selective to whom I would like to give that benediction. So here, same thing. So the bhakti is hard to attain unless we really, really remain staunch throughout our life. Otherwise, there is no hope. By cultivating impersonal Brahmagyan, one is sure to achieve moksha. Similarly, by performing sacrifice, charitable acts, and pious deeds, one certainly enjoy earthly and heavenly pleasures. These two allurements make Shuddha Bhakti difficult to obtain. Renouncing these allurements, one must become adept in the science of Krishna consciousness, because no other method can bring success. Vijay, how may bhakti be called Sandrananda Viksatma, the source of inexplicable ecstasy? Raghunath Das Babaji. Bhakti is the fountainhead of transcendental ecstasy. Hence, it is an unlimited ocean of ananda. Neither the sensual material pleasure nor the ananda of impersonal Brahman realization, multiplied 1,000,000 times, are equal to a mere drop of ecstasy from the unlimited ocean of bhakti. Gross material pleasure is dismally insignificant, and the bliss of Brahman that one obtains by achieving mukti after negating such material pleasure is dry and insipid. Both of these so-called joys are diametrically opposed to the transcendental divine bliss of Shuddha Bhakti. Such antipodes should not be compared. The bliss of Shuddha Bhakti is so intense and overpowering that any other type of happiness, including that of the Brahman realization, seem empty and insignificant, as if a little puddle were to be compared to the vast, bottomless ocean. The pure devotee relishing such ecstasy, known his joy, others can only speculate. Vijay, how does bhakti act as Sri Krishna Karsini to attract Sri Krishna? Raghunath Das Babaji. The devotees whose heart is infused with Shuddha Bhakti attracts the attention of Krishna, along with that of all his close associates, by the power of his love. Love is the only way to conquer Sri Krishna. No other means are viable. Vijaya, considering that bhakti is such an excellent and expedient method for spiritual success, why do not all the scholars pondering over the scriptures care to try it out? Raghunath Das Babaji. The truth is that the human intellect is limited. Any purely intellectual attempt to comprehend Shuddha Bhakti and Krishna consciousness, which belong to the realm of pure transcendence beyond the mundane intellect, will result in the opening up of an unbridgeable chasm. CHASM. I will have to look. Somebody can look it up. CHASM. This word first time I'm reading. Otherwise, I will have to Google it later on. CHASM. However, if a sincere seeker develop a slight faith and taste for bhakti because of his previous sukruti, he will swiftly grasp the esoteric import of this transcendental science. The path of Suddha Bhakti is only accessible to the most fortunate, pious, and faithful souls, and no one else. Anybody got that meaning of that word yet? Vijay, why do logic, rhetoric, and intellect?
Prabhu,
Yes.
Prabhu, it is something like a crack on the earth,
Oh,
a deep
crack,
crack.
unbridgeable crack. Okay. Unbridgeable. Yes. That makes a lot of sense now. So I will read that again. The truth is that the human intellect is limited. Any purely in intellectual attempt to comprehend Suddha Bhakti and Krishna consciousness, which belongs to the realm of pure transcendence beyond the mundane intellect, will result in the opening up of an unbridgeable chance. Haribol, that crack. However, if a sincere seeker develop a slight faith and taste for bhakti because of his previous sukruti, he will swiftly grasp the esoteric import of this transcendental science. The path of Suddha Bhakti is only accessible to the most fortunate, pious, and faithful souls, and no one else. Vijay, why do logic, rhetoric, and intellect carry no weight in the endeavor to understand Suddha Bhakti? Raghunath Das Babaji. Intellect and logic are both out of their depth when trying to gauge the realm of Suddha Bhakti. Therefore, the Vedas warns us that these slokas from the Katha Upanishad 1 to 9, Neisya Tarkena Matir Upanaya, Prokta Nyayai Naiva Su Gnanayai Presta. Dear Nachiket, this realization, my dear boy, cannot be acquired by logic. It must be spoken by an exceptionally qualified spiritual master to a knowledgeable disciple. Furthermore, we find in the Vedanta Sutra 2.1.11, Tarka Pratisthana, transcendental topics cannot be understood by argument or logic. Therefore, rhetoric is ineffective in helping to understand spiritual subject matters. These statements of the Vedas and Vedanta establish the insignificant positions of logic and argument in revealing the absolute truth. My Guru Maharaj used to tell me that up to a certain point you will be able to use logic and argument to understand spiritual knowledge. But then you have to have a faith in the words of the scripture, in the words of the acharyas and the spiritual master to understand the spiritual knowledge. So we have to make our faith stronger and stronger. We should have so much faith that any word spoken by our spiritual master, we should take it as a life and soul. And the Acharya who has given the instruction, we should have implicit faith in that instructions. So Brajanath, is there a path of bhakti that runs between sadhana bhakti and prema bhakti? Raghunath Das Babaji, yes, there is a bhava bhakti, which means that there are three stages of bhakti: sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. Vrajanath, what are the specific symptoms of sadhana bhakti? See, first, like he said, that 6 symptoms that we can see who had the Suddha Bhakti. And then he asked to elaborate on this to make that point very clear. So now he is asking about the Sadhana Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti and Prem Bhakti in detail. Raghunath Das Babaji. In fact, Bhakti is one, Prema Bhakti, which is saturated with the pure consciousness of loving devotional service to Sri Krishna, is the ultimate goal. However, as long as the conditioned jiva execute bhakti under the influence of the material mind and senses, his endeavor is known as sadhana bhakti. Vrajanath. Yes, have you not said that Prem Bhakti is a Nitya Siddha Bhav, eternally perfect mood, inherent in the spirit soul? Why then does the jiva need to perform sadhana in order to perfect it? Raghunath Das Babaji. This Nitya Siddha Bhav reside within the heart and is not to be gained from elsewhere. It is not a sadhya external to the very nature of the jiva. Sadhana is the name given to the method of evoking this Nitya Siddha Bhav from within the heart. Prema Bhakti does not appear in the heart of the jiva as long as he is in the conditioned state. The Nitya Siddha Bhav is temporarily in a covered position from where it need to be evoked. In truth, Prem Bhakti is Nitya Siddha, eternally perfect and present within the heart. Brajana. Kindly elucidate this philosophical point in more detail. Raghunath Das Babaji. Prema Bhakti manifests by the special grace of the Swarup Shakti of Sri Krishna. Hence it is indeed Nitya Siddha. Yet, Prema Bhakti is not revealed from within the heart of the conditioned jiva without his conscious effort. The effort and method of undertaken by the jiva to reveal the presence of Prema Bhakti within his heart through the application of the mind, body and words are called sadhana bhakti. During the period of sadhana bhakti, the Nitya Siddha condition of the Prema Bhakti may appear to be subservient to the practice of the rules and regulations of sadhana bhakti. Yet, as soon as Prema Bhakti graciously appears, its Nitya Siddha status is clearly evident. Brajana. What are the characteristics of sadhana? Raghunath Das Babaji. The hallmark of sadhana bhakti is to repose the mind upon Sri Krishna by every conceivable means. Brajanath. How many types of sadhana bhakti are there? Raghunath Das Babaji. There are two types, Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. Vrajanath, kindly elaborate upon Vaidhi Bhakti. Raghunath Das Babaji. The intrinsic propensity of a jiva for Prema Bhakti is cultivated in two ways. One method of development is through Vidhi and is thus known as Vidhi Bhakti. By Vidhi is meant adherence to the rules and regulations of the Shastra. Hence, Vidhi and Shastra are synonymous as the Shastra contains all the rules and regulations of the Vidhi. Thus, when Bhakti is inspired by Shastric stipulations, it is called Vaidhi Bhakti. Brajana. Later, I would request you to explain Raganuga Bhakti. Yet, now kindly dwell further into Vaidhi Bhakti. Raghunath Das Babaji. Shastra stipulates on compulsory observance are known as Vidhi, and those activities forbidden in the Shastras are called Nised. To execute the Vidhis and abstain from the Nised is the Vaidhi Dharma or the Jiva. Rajanath, from your instructions, I have gathered that all Shastras advise humanity to abide by Vidhi Dharma. However, the problem of the Jiva, particularly in Kali Yuga, because of his diminished longevity, is that he does not even have the time to browse through the Sastric mountains of Vidhi and Nised. Is there a Sastric maxim that succinctly summarize the essential Vidhis and Nised? Ratgunath Das Babaji. The Padma Purana, Uttarakund 42-103, and the Narada Pancharatra 4-23 both advise Shmartavyaha Satatam Vishnu Vishnu Vismartavya Na Jatuchit Sarve Vidhi Nisedasyur Etayor Eva Kinkariya. To always remember the Supreme Lord Sri Vishnu is the Vidhi, observance, and to never forget him is the Nised, prohibition. All the other Vidhi and Nised mentioned in the scripture must be considered as instruction subordinate to these two principal rules. The esoteric purport is that remembering the Supreme Lord, it's 6:55, Haribol. Good that I glance it over the clock. So we will stop here and we will try to practice. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna, Vidhi and Nised. And always with that practice, remain always happy, jubilant, and totally fearless. With those thoughts, I would like to offer my humble obeisances to these wonderful devotees. And please, next couple of days is very wonderful pastimes that we will be reading at the Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. So please try to attend at 4:30. It will really enhance our devotion by knowing that how those exalted personality perform their service to the divine couple. The divine couple hanker to show them. Wonderful narration will be there. So with those thoughts, I would like to offer my humble obeisances at the desk of wonderful devotees who take so much austerity to join despite maintaining Grihastha ashram, working, so many other, and on top of that, the so-called difficulties always on our way. So I really appreciate your kind dedication from Cartondale, from Houston, India, New Jersey, Virginia, Boston, Boise, Atlanta, Austin, Alachua, College Station, Tempe, Phoenix, San Jose, Dallas, Detroit, Chicago, Naperville, Philadelphia, Charlotte, New Orleans, Baltimore, Portland, Dhaka, Jacksonville, Orlando, Ohio, St. Louis, New Delhi. And those are the places devotees are joining. So vancha kalpataru bhasya kripa sindhu bhaya vacha patita